Okay, so I had to take a nap. I was real tired. I have a lot to do in a short amount of time today. That nap kind of cost me. I got off work much later than normal. Cost me a lot of my day, but I wanted to show off. This is what's done so far. So these are all the things that I reviewed yesterday, and I've actually edited a good bit of it already as well between last night and this morning. So now I got to figure out exactly what's going to be up next. I believe it's Trans Am Week. So, with the exception of MG Dynamis, which is still not built, I've got to. Uh, I've got the first 2 weeks filmed and mostly edited. Um, so now I've got to just figure out the order of events here. I believe I start at Exia, then goes Exia, Dynamis, Curios, the Virtue, and then 00, and then ending with the E-Type thing. Technically, that's a Trans Am kit. It's Exia in Trans Am. And then, this is cool. So, the guy who's going to help me out with some 1 to 100 kits, unfortunately, he couldn't get one of them done. So, he couldn't get the Avalanche Exia done. But instead, he's bringing his GN Arms Type D. So, I get 2 GN Arm kits this year. So, that's going to be awesome. I'm excited about it. Oh my god, I'm tired. We worked out last night where I need to lose weight in the next like 2 to 3-ish weeks. Need to lose a few pounds at least to just get ahead of my physical that's coming up, so I can deal with less of the BS that they put me through almost every year. So if I can lose a few pounds between now and then, which if we work out every night or almost every night for like 2 weeks and try to eat better, we'll do better. But I'm stressing a little bit because I lost most of my day here. Um, but I guess some of the good thing is that, I've reviewed some of these kits before. Virtue is going to be pretty easy because there's not a lot to it. It's a big, bulky Gundam with weapons. Apologies. Kyrios, I might skip the transformation on camera because it's kind of silly and just refer to the original. So I mean, I don't think it'll be too bad. It's just got to plow through 5 freaking reviews. I'm definitely not gonna get the E-Type review done today. I don't have time. Um, so I'm gonna get off of here and do that. But I got to move everything I just reviewed from the previous week out of the way so that I can do this. And then I've got the SDs and stuff like that. I still haven't finished the Exia SD where I still need to paint some white stuff. Got like a single. Where's this hair coming from? You guys see this? Where is it? There's like a single long hair sticking out of my head. This is how much I'm stressed. Okay, so, but I think we're gonna work out tonight and again and make like chicken wraps or salads or something. I don't remember what we're gonna do. Sleepy. That's why I am. So I gotta get these things done as quick as possible. So plastic things, get out of my way. 00CTOBER Diaries continue. Though much time has passed, well, a day or two at least. I think it's Thursday now. I took the day off from work so that I could get this guy done. I got paid to not be at work. It's a vacation day. It's whatever. I've got a lot of vacation days. So I've got MG Boy done here. I was gonna film an unboxing and I was like, I don't have time for all that. So yesterday I was working on finishing up Trans Am Week. I got 00 and Virtue done, so that was good. And I still need to do the GN Arms, but I wanted to stop and offload footage and things like that. Plus, a lot of other stuff hit the fan between something that happened at work that is a mess, and I haven't even heard anything about. So hopefully, it's getting handled without my intervention because honestly, it happened around me, and it sucks. Anyways, so I had to stop doing that and just came in here, I started doing reviews, got a few things edited out yesterday, so I'm doing good. And then I wanted to build this guy, so I started it yesterday evening, and I'm gonna get into it in the actual review. But I like the build, and he's heavy. I like this new Gundam frame they designed for him, so that really does let you know that the rest of the Gundams are coming, and most of them will be centered around this frame. Obviously, Kyrios is going to be a little bit different, but you could see that Natalie slash Virtue will definitely be centered around this frame. So that's not a problem. And of course, if they wanted to do like MG Estrella, things like that could totally come out, or even maybe an Exia 2.0, because it's similar to the Exia frame, but definitely different. And it doesn't say MG Exia on it. It says MG GN frame or something like that. Let me look here. Let go. I hate it when runners get stuck together. So this is MG1100 GN frame. So that lets you know right there that we're going to get more Gundam based stuff in the future. It was all hung up, but so far Dynamis is pretty cool. It took me way longer to do the weapons and the cloak than I thought it was going to be, because the main body took me only maybe 4 hours, 4.5 hours. And then I've been working on the weapons and stuff since I got up this morning. So, well, actually, no, I did the legs. Wow, I forgot about that. I knocked out the legs, the weapons, and the cloak this morning. So, doing pretty good. I'm trying to get back on track. And I've got a dude coming over today who's bringing over his 100 kits and his GN arms so that we can basically fill out the rest of the month. I've got to get with Eric and Thomas. Thomas is supposed to be coming over Sunday with his things that we're going to be featuring. And then basically after now the Dynamis is done, I can get back on building Rampage, which is going to take me days to build, hopefully one day to paint. So that's going to be like the very last thing that I probably end up reviewing. I got to paint Exia, the SD Exia. And I hope that my primer will suffice for that, because I don't really have much in the way of white paint right now. Or I just won't bother. I don't know. I did a lot of work on it to get it to this level. Do I really want to stop? I don't know. But I got to go do the GN arms and then this guy, and that will solidify the first 3 weeks. Three weeks of footage done. And then that leaves the final week, which is going to be a couple customs, the SD stuff, Eric's build, stuff like that. Or I'm way off my ass. Okay, so first week is done. Second week, this guy is the only thing I'm missing from the second week. Third week is Trans Am week, so I'm only missing the GN arms from that. And then the next Monday will be Eric's thing, and then there's that. So it's 3 Mondays. Okay, so yeah, so this problem, I think there's 4 weeks in October, but there's only 3 Mondays, so that's what's throwing me off. But like the last week is like the SD reviews. No, this where is? Now I gotta look at my schedule, because now I'm confused, because I've got the regular SDs that I've done, then I've got the SD Sengoku Den, whatever it is, and then I've got Rampage, Thomas's Customs. And there were like 3 days I didn't have filmed, so I might end up with a lot more extra content now that I'm thinking about it. But now that it's like I know my schedule at that point, because I know that last week I didn't have anything for like the first few days, so that makes sense. So whichever 100 thing will be from what's his face that's coming over. I know his name. I've been up since 4 a.m. working on Gundam kits, and I'm going to be spending the rest of the day talking about Gundam kits. Quentin. There it was. I knew his last name. I just didn't want to call him by his last name. At some point, I might take a break close to like 9:30, 10 o'clock, run over to GameStop and see if they got Goldar, because it does seem like Goldar has been popping up in regular retail level. So there's that. So pre-orders, it's past the pre-order stage. It looks like they're filling actual orders now. But honestly, This is all the runners that that don't have leftover bits on them. So there's all of Dynamics done. I do kind of wish, and somebody brought this up not long ago in one of the groups, and said it's too bad we don't have a recycle program for these like they have in Japan. They have like I think they're like machines or bins or something, and you drop your old runners off in it, and it will recycle it back to the factory because they really do like to recycle the plastic. And I mean, this is a lot of plastic. This is like at least a pound and a half of plastic, you know? So that could be worth something. I'm saving some things, but not everything. But all right, I gotta go get to work.